Hi, welcome back, it's Susan. I've made this beautiful card today and I've used the postage stamp die set. It's a lovely set, really sizable. The actual stamp part of it itself is 14 by 10 centimetres. Then you get the outer frame, which is 12 centimetres by 16. And then you also get a single stamp, which is 7 centimetres by 5. It's a really nice set. And of course you can use that one as a standalone die. Beautiful. I just love the perforations. So I've already cut that out and I wanted to emboss onto it. So I had a look in my stash and I found this folder. I think it was free in a magazine. I don't know what. I've had it a long time, but it fit perfectly. So I thought it must have been meant. Absolutely, I loved it. So if you've got this and you've got the postage stamp die set already, have a go. Just have a play. So that's what I'm using, as well as the mini tag die set. So on that set, you've got 22 dies, and that's including the sentiments, which is happy birthday, special friend, from me to you, just for you, with love, love for you, sending love, and those charming embossed hearts. I just love them. And all the different shaped tags to put them onto. Just beautiful. And this die set is £5.75. It is out of stock, but it will be coming back in soon. The postage stamp die set is £7.49 and that is in stock. And of course, if you're in the UK, it's free P&P as well. And you know where they're from. It's Craftaddictionuk. You've got my coupon code susan5 for an extra 5% off. Write the code down so you can see it in your craft room. A lot of you have said, I forgot to put your code in. So just write it down where you can see it. And what I've cut my elements out of is the smooshed part of my last project. I'd got that rich raspberry and some old olive ink on my mat. So I just spritzed it, refreshed that ink, and then dabbed the card onto it to make these random patterns. And that is what I've used to cut my flower and leaves out today. I've also done it on a different colour cardstock, so as you can see from the back, and you do get that different element of the look about it. So I've chosen to use the frame as well, and I'm going to cut out that frame just where I want it to be my mat layer. So I've cut it out. That's going to give me that pop of colour at the back, which is going to coordinate all through my project. I've picked out my nylon thread and I've only got it in white, but I want to add some colour. So I've not done this before with this particular thread, so I'm going to see how it takes. So all I'm going to do is place it on the ink pad and just run it down with my finger, turning it so that it gets covered on both sides. And this colour I've chosen is Pink Pirouette. I think this colour is going to go perfectly with my backing. And it seems to be taking really well. And I've done this now because I want it to dry before I put all my elements onto the front of the card. And that's nearly done. I've got a good length of twine because I need it to put my tags on, and I want to make a bow. So I've just twisted that twine so it's covered. And that seems to be matching lovely. So I've cut my bits and pieces out, and the flower die I've used, that one's from Memory Box. It's called Luxe Peony. I'm going to put double-sided tape on the back of that postage stamp, and I'm doing it now because I don't want to have to turn it over when I've built that flower up. And at this minute, I don't know what I'm going to do with that matte lay, the pattern piece of card. So I'm not putting any tape on just yet because I don't know whether I want to lie it flat or not. Now that fat petal is going to be my base. So I've turned it over and curling these so that these face up, and then that bottom one, curling it to face down. I'm going to curl this one as well. I'm going to curl these all the way up. Being gentle, holding it at the middle. I don't want to rip this card. It's got cut out lines into it, so you can shape it, but you don't want to be too rough because you don't want to rip it. So I'm just giving myself a general idea of how I'm going to build this flower up. And then this is the last piece. Yeah, that'll be fine. So I'm going to get my glue, just putting some at the bottom and staggering that in between the open areas. Getting my foam mat and then my ball tool, giving that a press. Keep going. You don't have to put too much glue on. And the last piece. And you can always give it another little shape after you've finished, but I want that to dry. So just planning on how I'm going to do everything. Now that's dried, giving it a tweak. And you can even tweak it again when it's on your final card and it's finished. So I'm going to place that down, and I'm going to get a glue dot, a foam pad, just putting one on for now. And putting my arrangement down. I will put another foam pad at the base of the flower when I've done the leaves. I just don't want the foam pad to get in the way. Oh, I think that's nice. So I'm just popping that down with a little dots of glue. And just tucking those leaves underneath the peony head. Now I did get that die set, the peony die set from Bumbleberries in the UK, but I don't know whether they'll still have it. Such a beautiful flower. Now getting my tags. So I'm going to thread my tags through. And I'm just going to have a look to see how much of that thread I need before I can cut my length off. Yeah, and I think I would like them around that area. So I'm going to cut my length and tie a knot, not all the way down to the tags, but I do want to put a knot about 1 centimetre or so. Just so that I can arrange those tags and have it tucked over that little ridge of the stamp. And I'm going to take that backing off, not all the way, place it back once I've got these thread. Arranging the tags. And I like that position. So I'm getting a foam pad. Oh, not yet. I'm jumping ahead of myself. I'm going to double up the rest of that thread and make a bow. It can be a little bit fiddly, but don't rush. You can just tweak it, pulling your tails, making those loops as small as you want. Just keeping it taut, giving it a pull. And you can cut those tails off. Yeah, I'm liking that. So I've got my very small glue dots, took one off, and I'm going to pop one underneath that thread just to keep it in line and neat. Arranging my tags and getting one of those foam pads. Just popping it under the heart. So I've got there, for you, with love, and those 3 hearts, those embossed hearts, which I do love. And because this embossing folder has got happy birthday in the left hand bottom corner, that is as much sentiment as I need for this card. So simple, elegant, and just so pretty. And just trimming that tail again. Getting a piece of my glue, just a dab of glue to put that on. Oh, it's beautiful. And the smooshed background just makes it all pop. It's just time to put it together now. I will leave everything in the description of what I've used. So press the more button. Thank you so much for my new subscribers. Thank you to everyone that carries on supporting me. I do really appreciate it. And if you've not subscribed, which I still know a lot of you haven't subscribed, if you're watching, please subscribe. It's totally free and it's helping build my channel up. I can bring more content and I'm so appreciative of it. So place that down. And getting my base card in as well. And my base card measures 7.5 by 6. I'm going to raise that. So taking those backings off. I know a lot of the dies have sold out. We are having more stock coming next week. So if there's something that you're wanting, you can always click on the item, even if it says out of stock, and scroll down. There's an email me when back in stock button. Steve will get in touch with you as soon as they're in stock. It will be in the description. I hope you've liked it. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.